Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK Journey video. In this video we're going to be talking about the top teams to run for the Alpha Bear Dream Realm boss as of today. So the top team, I'm going to show you the formation. We're on All Great Gamers account because I wanted to do more Dream Realm testing with Taen, for example, and he has Taen built up, he has Lenya built up. We have like all of the different team options and I'm going to show you all of the scores they managed to reach. But this was the top performer one. We managed to get 889 million, which is really good for Alpha Bear. The resonating level is capped at 381 for today, and we managed to get all of our damage deals and even Coco up to level 381. We went for the Verdant artifact. You can go for Verdant or Resonating spell. However, Verdant is going to be the better choice for now because it will allow your team to survive a bit longer in the fight and then pretty much until the end of the fight, and then that will allow you to get off more damage. If I just briefly show you the score we managed to get with the same team and the resonating spell, which is it is going to be this one. We got 835 million with the resonating spell, exact same team formation, but with the Verdant spell we got 89 million, and that is because of just the added survival in the fight. In both formations, you want Lily May in this position so she can begin attacking the boss as quickly as possible, and Rainier needs to position swap the OD because you need a hero tanking the front line of Alpha Bear boss. Otherwise, if there's no a hero within melee range of the boss, he deals massive damage and you don't want that. If you have elite magic charm set onto Rainier, then you either could position Rainier in front of OD because Rainier's elite set is going to provide an attack boost through the ally position 1 tile behind him, so in front of OD, or you can even then position the Lily May behind the Rainier here to gain advantage of that buff. But if you don't have that elite charm set, it's better to have Lily May here so she can begin attacking the boss quicker. Coco and Smokey are both needed for this boss, or Coco and Makola at least, because you need damage reduction from Coco, and the healing that is provided from Smokey is really good for this fight because the boss deals a lot of damage, and to sustain through that you need both true supports and massive healing. Also, Smokey provides attack and haste buff to increase your damage, and that is why he's just a great hero here, and he is going to be better than Makola. I want to show you now the same team run with Makola in here. Okay, so there is one run here with Makola, Lenya, and Lily May, which got 764 million, and the Smokey version of that Lenya team managed to get 842 million. So that also kind of shows you that, and we can do another run with Makola instead of Smokey for this OD Lily May team, but basically Smokey outperforms Makola. And as right now, OD and Lily May are doing more damage than Lenya and Lily May, because if we compare my most recent record here, we got 842 million with Lenya and Lily May combination and 889 million with OD and Lily May. So Lenya is not, as of right now, the top damage dealer. But I want to try one more team. I want to try running Lenya and OD together because we haven't tried that combination. Okay, so here the positioning is assuming that you have an elite charm set on Rainier, but we don't, so I explained that already. You want to have Lily May here, and then position swapping the Lenya, although you could even position swap the Lily May here because Lenya is a melee hero. She's going to go up into melee range of the boss even without the position swap, so I think it would be fine for that as well, and it would give Lily May a little bit more attack for more damage. But if we take a look at the damage chart of the Lenya Lily May team, Lily May does a bit more damage than Lenya, even when Lenya was receiving the attack buff. Now I'm going to look at the Taen team. So this team was considered to be one of the best options on the Pioneer server, and we don't have the artifact which people were running, which is kind of like the Waves of Intrigue version of the Crescent spell. We don't have that artifact right now. So Resonating spell probably is the best option for Taen. It increases her damage. However, maybe we could try this team again with Verdant spell and increase their survivability, because the problem with this team right now, Taen does a lot of damage, but the team all gets bursted down and it ends up dying like with still like 20 seconds left on the fight, which means that it isn't really a good option. And also the problem is running a single damage dealer as Taen, it can't compete with the double damage dealer teams of OD and Lily May. So there is that. And then, are there any other teams we have yet to talk about? I think those are the major ones. So what I want to try now is I want to try a... before watching the replays, because we can even talk about like the mechanics of the boss even with different teams we're trying. I want to try Lenya and Odie, because we did not try that team composition, and I want to try it like this. I don't want to position swap the Odie into the front line, because then they're going to be two heroes in melee range of the boss, and he's going to stack up the honey faster that way. So I'm going to try it like this and see what type of score we can get. But Verdant spell is overall the more solid artifact, for the reason that it gives you tankiness with the different class related buffs. And yeah, that is the important thing. Okay, so far so good. Damage output is good. It's interesting that Smokey, even with the blue aura, is just not dealing that much damage to the Alpha Bear compared to the other damage output from your damage dealers. Okay, up to 700 million, we tank that, and that is why Verdant spell is important. The problem is, if you had resonating spell here, it's possible that that blow could have killed like a couple of your heroes, and then you're at a disadvantage. And there, so the boss did burst us at the end, only getting 785 million, not competing with the other team. So it's either Lenya and Lily May or Lily May and Odie, but Lily May is the top performing damage dealer as of right now. Now, one more thing I want to try is I want to try Verdant spell, Taen, and what if we went for Taen and another damage dealer like Odie or Lily May? I want to try Odie. Okay, for this team, we're going to have to change around the resonating levels to make sure all of our key heroes have the level 381, which is the level cap right now. Let's try this team. Okay, so Taen goes to the front. She's getting buffed up because she is the major source of damage here. I think is better that way. And we don't have Mikola here, but honestly, I don't think you need to have both Smokey and Mikola together. Smokey should be good enough for the team, and running another damage dealer like Odie in the back might be better. Yeah, it's gonna be really slow for us to acquire the season milestone related artifacts, because they are imposing the weekly limit of the number, like the mileage you can earn from the season like milestones, and it's a pretty hard limit. Like, I think we're only gonna get another 250 points we can earn for towards the season milestone this week. Okay, so this team is doing better than the only Taen team with the resonating spell, and with Verdant spell, the team is actually surviving pretty well. We're still alive with 12 seconds left on the fight, and then everyone's gonna go down. So even though the optimal team right now is Odie, Lily May, I think maybe next week that this boss comes around, when everyone is like at higher resonating level and tankier, it might be that like this Taen Odie combo, or even a pure Taen team, might be the best option at that point in time. But for right now, I think definitely the Lily May, Odie, Smokey, Coco, Rainier team, this is the optimal team to be shooting for. I'm gonna talk about some replacements, maybe if you're missing like Lily May, or if you're missing Rainier, for example. But first, let's go and just watch the replay of our top performing team. 889 million. And just to see how it plays out. And of course, if you have like elite magic charms on any of your heroes, Odie, Lily May especially provides really good debuff onto the boss to increase the damage he receives. And Rainier's elite bonus is really good as well. You can then give that attack buff to either Odie or Lily May, and those would really boost your damage in this team. Like, you could get even higher than the 889 million that we managed to get. But yeah, if we watch the team, we're just going to play it on 2x speed, because I just really want to show you that towards the end of the battle, still everyone is alive, and that is the advantage of Verdant spell over like resonating spell. But I expect that it's possible that when we get to the later stages and we don't have the issue surviving, maybe resonating spell on your key damage dealer might be better than Verdant spell. But Verdant spell also increases your damage by a lot. Like, it provides on the rogue class buff, it gives them penetration. So like Lily May with penetration is just going to hit a lot harder. Okay. But yeah, 10 seconds left on the clock. Everyone is alive. 8 seconds left. No problem. And does he even burst us at the end? No. Everyone survives the entire fight. and that is why Verdant Swell is kind of the dream one for right now. Okay, so those were the key best teams. Now let's say, for example, you don't have Rainier. The best swap for Rainier is just always going to be Thorin, because Thorin also provides a debuff onto the boss, and also if you get his elite or above magic charms, that will provide another debuff, causing the boss to receive even more damage. In Elphabet, you want to have at least one melee tank, otherwise he deals a lot of damage, and you don't want to have more than one melee tank, otherwise he stacks up honey too quickly, because he has an attack which will apply stacks of honey to all of his adjacent enemies, and so if you have two melee heroes, they're going to be stacked up quicker. So I think this would probably be your next best option. And where do we want to position? Who do we want to have? I mean, if we're having Smokey and Coco together, I think we would be fine surviving. We don't really even need the Soul Pact. Who is the hero which dies? Maybe Odie. Yeah, I guess we could do like that. Okay, let's try having Lily May here. Thorin, I think Thorin can be without the... Or maybe Coco. Should be fine. If you didn't have Lily May, then I think you will have to have one more ranged damage dealer, like... And if you're going to go for Lenya, I would not run Thorin and Lenya together, because he'll stack up your team quicker that way, and you don't want that to happen. So another long-range damage dealer can be Floribel, can be Merrily, can be... Even Corrin can work in this boss because he isn't considered a melee range. He has a range of 2. Okay, let's just try this team for the final run, and then we'll end it off here. Yeah, but Thorin is a good replacement for Rainier if you don't have Rainier to Mythic Plus yet. The other heroes, Smokey, Coco, you're probably always going to want to run them. If need be, you can run Mikola instead of Smokey, but for this boss, as of right now, Smokey is the better option for a little bit of higher damage. Yeah, and better healing potential. Anyway guys, hopefully this video is helpful, and good luck trying out these teams to get a high score for the Dream Realm boss in Elphabet. Make sure to put your whatever resonating level you have. Try to get 2 heroes to the maximum level possible. Like for example, if most of your heroes are level 371, but you're able to get 2 heroes to 381, do that, and then put your 2 damage dealers on that higher level, like OD Lily May. It will increase your damage by maybe up to 50 million by doing that. Yeah, look at this. This is much better. We're gonna hit over 800 million, I believe. Everyone is alive with the Verdant Spell. Yeah, I mean 823 million with no Rainier at Mythic Plus. And if you have good elite mythic charms, you can get or elite, even not mythic, magic charms, you can get even better performance. So that is another thing. Do your Juro's Trials every day. Try to complete at least the elite set on all of your key heroes for Dream Realm. All Great Gamer didn't even do his Juro's Trials yet today, so he could have, like, he has potential of getting even higher scores. But anyway guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and good luck with these teams, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.